So the process I have, like when I first started this project, I was taking pictures like pretty much a year ago to date. It was
Yeah,
like
that's what I saw.
December
Yeah.
last year, and the way to get pictures off, like one of the ways is like with all these different cables and like a
Hmm.
really hacky
Yeah.
program.
Okay.
Then like the program only runs on like Windows 98.
So you have to get a new
Or,
old
yeah, so
computer.
I was like calling my friends. I was like, "Do you guys still have like big like tower
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
computers?" You know, I was trying to use like virtual desktops and all this stuff,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get it to work. I tried
Yeah.
forever, and like had these pictures, couldn't get them, and so my Game Boy sat for like 2-3 years, and
Oh,
it just
geez.
so it holds 30 pictures. I had these pictures on there,
Yeah.
and it just sat like I couldn't
You
get
couldn't
them
get them
off,
off. Yeah.
and it was like, okay, well that was kind of a bust. And then again, just like very randomly was looking up different ways to get pictures off. I was like, it's been a while. I'm sure
Yeah.
somebody has figured out
At
an
this
easier
point,
way.
yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people now are making, basically they take like an Arduino chip, like a Raspberry Pi. Have you heard of that? It's like
No.
I think it's touted as like the world's smallest computer. It's like
Okay.
this tiny little chip, and you can code it like whatever you want.
Oh,
You can code
wow.
onto it, and it's like a
Technology.
computer. So yeah,
Way over my head.
right.
But that's
And so
insane.
I was like looking into it, and basically, a couple guys were taking these chips and
Mm-hmm.
coding them to emulate what a Game Boy printer would do.
Oh.
So they then 3D print these little boxes.
Yeah.
And so it basically tricks the Game Boy into thinking that it's printing off to a printer,
Oh.
but it's actually
Just going to your
saving them to an SD card.
Oh.
And so then bang into the computer. That's that. Like, there you go. They come
Wow.
out as like bitmap files. So I like
Yeah.
blow them up when they like originally come off. I think the file size is like an inch by an inch, like
Oh, geez.
super tiny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I blow them up, turn them into PNGs or JPEGs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, like when they first come off, they have a border around it that's, like Game
Okay,
Boy,
yeah.
Nintendo Game Boy
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So sometimes I leave that on, sometimes I crop it off.